Not sure I'm gonna take Pete's line or the line to the left. I guess I decided that, line to the left. Whew. Stay up out of that rain rut. Today I'm back at Laguna Wilderness. Rode here 2 days ago, but I think it was cut a little bit too short. There was a lot here that I really didn't get to hit. We rode in the evening, the sun was setting. We basically just ran out of daylight. So I'm back. There's some other trails I want to check out here. In the meantime, yesterday I got around to doing a little bit of work on my bike, so hopefully the stump jumper there doesn't sound so creaky. I don't know if you noticed in any of the other videos, but it was kind of creaking like a mofo on the climbs. It was like, sounded like I was riding on a haunted house all the way up. So it was getting a little annoying, so I had to take apart some things, grease some of the bearings and the pivot joints. May have just been the through axle, I don't really know. Did some things around the cassette, but right now it's rolling smooth and nice and quiet. So I'm pumped, ready to get out there, ready to hit some more trails. Let's jump into it. It's back up Cowtrail for me. I think this is my favorite route in Laguna Wilderness area to get up to that ridge line that you see kind of across the camera. The high point here where all the trails kind of run up and down, at least that elevation. I like taking this trail. The trail's not straight up. It's not like a straight long climb. You get a little bit of this up and down. So I showed a good bit of this trail in the last video I did when I was here a couple days ago. It's fun, and I'm probably on this ride gonna come down and out of here this same route. Whew. And my bike sounds really good. It sounds really good because it doesn't sound at all. When I did this ride 2 days ago, it was just creaking like a mofo. So shout out to DT Swiss Tech Support actually for helping me out and hooking me up with that. Because at first I thought it was my chain ring. Actually, at first I thought it was my saddle / my seat post. Took that apart, greased it all up, still creaking. Then I thought it was my chain ring, so I took that apart, cleaned, greased, did some Loctite stuff down there because some other riders kind of complained about the same thing or reported the same issue. Still creaking. So I'm like, well, maybe it's my hub or something. I've got DT Swiss hubs on this bike. So I emailed them, got a response back like in 20 minutes. Maybe not even 20 minutes. That was a weird looking lizard. I don't know if you can see that, but got my response back in like 20 minutes. And their tech, I forget his name, but he gave me some good insight. He said it shouldn't be my hub. It would be very unlikely to be my hub, non-exact words, but suggested that on my bike I check a few things. First and foremost, the tightness of the through axle, make sure that my wheel is in there tight, and clean it and grease it. And then the dropout bolts on the rear triangle, so that pivot point right there, clean and grease those. And then on my bike, the stump jumper, I've got a flip chip at the bottom of my shock that is for the specialized adjustable geometry. So check that. And I did all three of those, and it was one of those because now my bike is riding silent. Not 100% silent, there's still some little creaks in there, but well, like 99% silent. Way better than it was. All right, so for that little area where we got some ups and downs, it's time to crank it and go up here. I'm gonna put it in a low gear and go up. Whew, it got hot. You guys can see the view here, right up at the start of Laguna Ridge. I'll do another lap around. There we go. Killer view out over the Pacific and the whole park, but yeah, it got hot. Down at sea level, roughly, where we started, it was only like 69 degrees. Now it's gotta be like 90. It's probably only like 80, but it feels hot as a motherfucker. Name of this trail is officially Laguna Ridge. All the locals though call it TNA. And I low-key wonder if that stands for tits and ass. regardless, so it's a pretty awesome ride, I hear. And I've done it a while back, and I know it's gonna get pretty steep up here. I've been warned, there's a rock roll right in the middle of this thing. Pete up ahead of me there might hit it. Ooh. Pete might hit it. And I don't know why my brakes are squeaking, but I don't like the sound of that. Number one, because I don't like squeaks and sounds and creaks. Number two, whatever's on them should burn off up here. Like, it's not uncommon to get creaks and things in Florida, or creaks, squeaky brakes in Florida. Because things get on the brakes and they never really burn off, but in real mountains like this, the brakes should heat up enough to where they burn things off. And it's not happening when I'm fully on the brakes, just kind of like a light. So it is what it is. My brakes are still working, that's good. That's the important thing. It was a fun corner. Just a couple inches of berm, but it's like concrete, you know? Ah, it's steep. That's fast. Somewhere up here has got to be the rock roll. I would say this is the rock roll right here. Beautiful. Ooh, it was just choppy, and now I think we're gonna get a little chunk as we round out of here. And I'm in what I think was the worst line. I should have taken Pete's line down that. Behind the seat for that little dropper. Nice. Climbing and climbing. Making our way up the Willow Climb. Right here it's not too bad, but down at the bottom it's kind of steeper than a mofo. The first couple hundred feet of climbing are pretty shitty, and then after that it kind of gets a little easier. It's like the Mathis climb of this area. It's kind of long, steep, and you kind of need it to hit every trail. If you're gonna hit all the trails, you're gonna at least climb up Willow. So we're rounding it out, and they're gonna head to Emerald Falls. We're on Emerald Falls. Whew. Unexpected little drop right there. Oh, we got foot traffic uphill. Thank you. Not descending very quick yet, but I know that's coming. We're pretty much at the end of this ridgeline, which means we have to go down. We have to go down fast. Cacti everywhere up here. Do not want to crash and go into one of them. I did that yesterday. More cactuses and more. And lots more. I should rename this trail Cacti Falls. All right, here we go. Shit gets steep. Steep and chunky. Woo. Not sure I'm going to take Pete's line or the line to the left. I guess I decided that. Line to the left. Woo. Stay up out of that rain rut. Now, no avoiding that rain rut. Ah, looks like a steep final run out of here. Whew. Little rock hop off. And it looks like we're going back up. I'm gonna put my saddle up for that one. Here we go. Making our way back down Laguna Ridge to Old Emerald. Just figured I'd turn the camera on, give you guys a little bit of the view. You can see it.
What?
What's up?
Okay.
Just recording. Yeah, it's all good. As I'm recording, I'm talking out loud a lot, obviously, so the people I'm riding with don't really know what I'm doing or what I'm saying all the time. This trail is Old Emerald. I hit this 2 days ago, and I think this so far has been one of my favorite here in Laguna Wilderness. I mean, look at what we're going into. Not many places in the world where you get that kind of sight up in front of you. This trail is a freaking ripper. Ow, I just got whacked with some branch. And keeps on going, baby. It's like that Limp Bizkit song. Just keep on rolling, baby. Remember that song from 2001? Heading down Cowtrail. This is the trail we take, or I usually take, that I've been taking to get up and in here into the park. Hopefully we get a nice clean run down it. So far, everything on this ride has been relatively hiker free, or uphill bike traffic free. And it's a Friday evening. Woo! That little section's rowdy. Maybe not rowdy, but fun. And here we go. Ooh, lean back. Drop it down a gear, or go up a gear, what did I say? Yeah, drop it down a gear is what I should have done there, or what I did do. No pick, Pete? Pete, no pick?
Yeah. I missed the spot. Still up here.
Aight.
Yeah, I had too much fun.
Yeah. That's what sucks about getting picks. Is you gotta stop right in the middle of the fun. Woo. Alrighty, this is the final descent back down to the car. Parked in Laguna Beach. Don't want to miss that bridge. Woo. That must look freaking awesome on camera right now. feels even more awesome being in here. The wind giving it this nice little chill. I mean, it's probably mid 60s. Got a nice chill. Got the trance music in my ears. It's pretty awesome. Thank you. Nice line, Pete. Well, peeps, that's a wrap on this ride here in Laguna Wilderness. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've ridden here, let me know. Drop a line in the comments below. What's your favorite trail? I'm signing off here as we ride backwards down the bike lane on a one-way bike lane.